Okay, hello again for another flight across the pond on the VATSIM network 2012. Today it's an eastbound flight and we are flying from Philadelphia, United States to Lissabon. Our flight time will be around 7 hours. We're flying with our 7300 PPG2. We are today on a shuttle service for private air, so we'll expect around 20 passengers if they all arrive, and shortly we will start with the catering service to get the galley filled up and then contact our delivery. Our estimated departure time is 11:50 Zulu time.
You have information, Charlie. Philadelphia International Airport information, Charlie, 10480 Zulu, 280 at 8, visibility 7, sky conditions Q200, temperature 2.13, altimeter 2972, ILS runway 27 right approach is in use, landing runway 27 right, 35 and 26, departing runway 27 left and 35. Read back all full and short instructions. Advise you have information, Charlie. Philadelphia International Airport information, Delta, 1054 Zulu, wind 2.
Okay, we got now all the weather information we need. We start programming now our route. This is Cheddar Lake. Lakes, Chopok, which will be our oceanic entry point, then continue 4260 knots. Next is 4350 knots. Next is 4340 knots. 4230 knots. And 4120 knots. It's complete, and the last exit point is detox. After the talks, we will discuss or get from A to C the clearance for this one. Our payload distribution, CO fuel by actual is 43.33 tons. Reserve should be 6.5 tons. Cost index 35,53320. We have a cruise wind of 244 with 77 knots. Transition altitude in the US 18,000 feet. We will slightly but runway 27 left. That means we have our takeoff calculation. Takeoff 1, runway 27 left. And the flaps and the speed will be 149, 150, 155. Flaps 1, 149, 150, 155. And our center of gravity is 22.
We must change it uniform 1044 cleared to destination airport as filed by regulators. Touchdown, maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 330, 1 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.35, squawk 3024, respond obviously.
Philadelphia delivery, good day, this is Austrian 364, information Charlie requesting IFR to Lissabon. Okay, in the meantime we can start with our checklist. Charts on board.
And you are IFR, corrected.
All on board, battery is on, of course, parking brake is on. Line test.
It's selected, yes.
Checked.
Pilot Panther 752 is cleared to
Daily power is on, emergency exit lights armed, interior exit lights required, APO.
370 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.35, 13023. Reback spot on, please.
Electronics.
The destination airport has filed by record.
APO is on connected.
5,000. Expect flight level 3, 1 minutes after departure.
Salto.
Departure frequency 124.35.
Tax on.
13030.
Down.
3030. Reback
Flaps
spot
up,
on,
no
please.
red spotted at right pito heat of interiors.
Second call ground on point 9 for the push target. Off stream at 364. Cleared destination. Fire radar vector Cedar Lake. Has filed. Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 31010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.35. Squawk 3020.
Cleared to Lissabon via vectors, runway heading 5,000 feet, expecting flight level 310, squawk 0320, and departure frequency 13435.
Just 84 from this squawk 3020, 3020, can you see nothing? Call ground on 121.9 for the push and start. Have a good one.
Order ground 119 for push and start. Bye bye, 361.
And unfortunately, yeah, correct. Squawk is 3011. Thank you. Expect flight level 31010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.35. Squawk 3010. Reback spot over. Actual 364, very good. Thank you, sir. Push and start at the group is 41 trips back to Julia.
Push and start approved and coming back for taxi of St. 364.
That's right, calling 010 all together, Juliet. And who's home for Juliet, ready? Thanks. What is the road? Juliet is 0.2, she moved Vienna, 121.6. 121.6, Savannah, 65, Savannah. Windows 212, continue straight against the back, make the right on 20. Straight right on the QR code, people. Okay, the 7 years, are you following through?
Here comes on, close door, close landing on Finland.
Awesome, one zero, right? Very protected. Okay, the 798, we're at the ground, take the right turn on kilo ahead of the Delta 737. Roger, Texas 797, go right, kilo, thank you very much, there's no attention. Street 5. There's the 797, those for taxi 798, certified 798, taxi 798. There's 798, go ahead, sir. Thank you, there's 798, certified, so there's the 145. You have a taxi, a right turn on kilo ahead of the Delta to the left, is that correct? Now, it's from Juliet, sir, ready for the taxi to kilo. Right, taxi 798, taxi 38 Tango, and make the right turn on kilo. Roger, Tango to kilo, thank you very much. That's the 798. And you can have the 9,600. And the taxes during kilo is following. They're not killing 137 as we put to the box.
360 for that. Proceed straight ahead on Juliet, then turn right and hold short of Yankee.
Straight via Juliet, then turn right and hold short before Yankee, Austrian 364.
Delta 1941. Turn on 641 heavyweight, the next left turn onto Yankee. You're going to be behind a Delta 737. Once on Yankee, continue straight ahead and the ground is on 121.65.
Hello, from Yankee to Honda, Delta 737, and then 121.65 ground, Airline 24.
Delta 9240. Your sequence will be the KLM that's going to be going right to left, either NV11. Behind the NV11, make the left Yankee ground 121.65. Have a great morning.
Roger, follow suit behind the NV11, cross in front of me, and go into ground after that, 121.65, 1940. Thank you.
Down there, keep the climb. With 212 heavy, you're going to hold your position for sequence.
All position, hold stay up.
I'm sorry, let's just hold on 1 second, I'll be right with you. Austria 364. With the next, actually just continue straight into it, you're going to put you ahead of sequence of other aircraft to try and estimate you out of here. So just continue on Juliet and make the left on Yankee, please.
Continuing on Juliet and make a left on Yankee, Austrian 364.
One is 212, hold your position. There will be an Austrian 737 that will be following, but you're in a hold position right now. He's not even close to Yankee just yet.
Call the Austrian 737, holding position, hold stay up.
That was the one. That's 1-9. With the right turn on Juliet, hold short Yankee. That's the Austrian 1401.
Austrian 147, right, and I'm showing the hold contact, thank you.
Ground,
350, once again, 350, red duck contact.
Austrian 364, we are now ready for oceanic planes.
Austrian 364 near, there, go ahead.
So 364, we're requesting Lissabon, Ryan Land, Drake Zulu, Joburg, then 4260 North, 4350 North, 4220 North, 4230 North, 4120 North and ADOX, and flight level 320 and Mach decimal 80.
Austrian 364, your estimated time to Joburg.
Estimated time at Joburg will be 1332 Zulu.
Austrian 364 near, has your clearance advice ready to copy?
Go ahead.
Austrian 364 near, vision destination airport via Joburg, Natrack Zulu, detox, as filed from Joburg, maintain flight level 320, Mach decimal 80, no cross restrictions required.
Natrack Zulu via JPOC flight level 320, Mach decimal 80 and no cross restrictions at JPOC, and can we please have a separate Bravo Kilo Quebec Sierra?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Self-car check for Bravo Kilo Quebec Sierra.
I'll check, stand by. I need to read back your repairs first.
Okay, reading once back. Juliet Natrack Zulu, Joburg, flight level 320, Mach decimal 80, and there's no restriction for Joburg, Austrian 360. Austrian 364, the circle is received. Thank you.
Austrian 364, your read back is correct, and takes you to South Town. I can monitor this frequency for now.
Monitor this frequency Austin 364. Okay, after little issues, we've started
Air Canada
and figured it
237, New
out.
York Center.
We are now cleared for our non-track Zulu.
Go ahead, New York,
Also
for
the
Air
Northern
Canada
Atlantic.
237.
And
Canada
the
237,
next
New York Center.
point will be
Monitor
Chilcock in
frequency
about 30 minutes.
122.17.
And we need to monitor the
District
frequency
for
for the cell card alert we've checked just before. So to make sure
Alright,
that
we'll monitor 122.17.
we'll get the clearances and the entry points for our non-track.
Austrian 364, New York Center.
Austin 364, go ahead.
Austrian 364, overhead Joe Box. Contact New York, rate frequency 122.17, radar service start terminated.
Overcheck over the frequency 122.17, Austin 364, thank you, good evening.
Have a good day.
Hello, Austin 364.
Austrian 364, here for Bay, guys.
364, reporting Jacob passing 1330, Zulu, flight level 320, Mach decimal 80, inbound to 4260 knots, estimated 1412 Zulu, and next will be 4350.
Austrian 364 is here, estimated arrival time at 4260 knots.
Estimated at 4260 knots will be 1412 Zulu.
Austrian 364, near radio copy, instructions, Joe Box 1332 Zulu. Decimal 8, flight level 320. Next, estimating 4260 knots at 1412 Zulu. Thereafter, 4350 knots.
Austin 364, correct.
Austrian 364, roger. Main on Southbound.
Okay, this was our first position report over Chilcock. So we are entering now the North Atlantic transition route to Lissabon. The next call will be at around 45 minutes when we're passing the waypoint 4260 knots, also in a flight level of 320, and we will maintain our speed at Mach decimal 80. We have wind coming from our back right from 220 degrees with around 80 knots as forecasted well, and average for the whole crossing for 77 knots with a heading of 244. So we are quite good in there. We have some 364 for position report.
Austrian 364, New York radio, guys.
Austin 364, we were passing 4260 knots at time 1408, flight level 320, Mach decimal 80, inbound to 4350 knots, estimated time is 1501 Zulu, and thereafter 4340 knots.
Austrian 364, New York radio copy, passing 4260 knots, 140 Zulu. Estimated 4350 knots, 1501 Zulu. Thereafter, 4340 knots.
Austin 364, correct. Okay, hello. I want to give you a short overview of our current flight from my point of view, from the flight deck. We are currently cruising at altitude flight level 320 over the North Atlantic with a Mach speed of decimal 80. Just want to take you through some steps that are already been taken and also what happened until now. Okay, first of all, we got our operational flight plan with our flight route in there and our crossing points as well on the right hand side. You can see it on the handwritten. We will take notice of time when we overflew the airpoint and as well as remaining fuel. Our remaining fuel we can see there in the icons on the right hand corner. That means we have around 4 tons on the left on the right wing and in the center wing of our PPG aircraft we have around 11.9 tons, gives us a total of 19.8 tons. Let's take us through the route. We departed at Philadelphia, runway 27 left, flight number is Austrian 364, operating now today this PPG-2 for private air. Destination will be Lissabon, and then we only have directs on our route today. We are flying the direct waypoints, currently 4260 north we've just passed, we are on to 4350 north, these are the North Atlantic crossing points. Our exit point will be Dedox, and you can see there on the map our next point is around 300, above 320 nautical miles. It's around 380 nautical miles, and we will pass there at 3 o'clock p.m. Zulu time. The current time is 2:15, so around 45 minutes to get to our next point. We can also view the plan, but we won't capture all the plan there. We can jump there through it so that we can see our next points. You can see there, Dedox is the last point in there, and then we will get further advice to Lissabon. If we switch to the progress page, we can see that we've passed at 2 p.m. and 8 minutes Zulu time the point 4260 north at a flight level of 320 with 20.1 tons fuel that we have written down manually, I showed you before. The next point will be then 4350 north with 17.8 tons, and we will reach Dedox at 6:30 p.m. Zulu time with a remaining of 8.7 tons. So we have calculated in there back to our flight route that we will reach Lissabon with a remaining of around 6.6 tons of fuel. Yeah, what we also have in there in our flights package, operational flights, when we have of course the load sheet. We have our registration, the Hotel Bravo India Romeo, it's an PPG-2 as I said before. Our payload data, balancing data, as well as the information. We then have our weather, so we can control this later on. All the weather information. On the next page we have all our airports that we are all flying with the en route weather for all the airports for the different heights, and our average route winds for flight level 320 is 77 knots as before. We also got our takeoff configuration briefing with all the weather information, the flap settings, the thrust settings. On the next page I will show you the weather information. We have there drawn our route and highlighted in yellow. We can see we've departed there from Philadelphia to Lissabon, and the route is for flight level 300, and I have another one for flight level 340. It's valid until 12 UTC, which already passed. So we can switch to this one. It's valid until 6 UTC, flight level 300. We just passed the waypoint 4260 north, and we are on the way to our waypoint, to this waypoint. It's called 4350 north. You can see there the headings on the longitude and latitude. I made it there across. That means we gonna expect there about 50, 60, 65 knots in our backwind. And as we can follow the flags there, it should be already backwind, maybe just turning some on the front in the last hours of flight. So continue to Lissabon. Okay, this was the first short overview. Another information is that the squawk code is assigned 3020 for us, and we will get a European squawk code then when we enter Portugal. The autopilot is managing in the LNAV mode, and we are flying on the speed mode, so we can hold correctly the 0.8 Mach speed that we were assigned from the ATC. Also, our lower ITAS is showing well. We have no indications of any malfunctions. We can see there on our left side on the navigation display the other airports that we are just passing, some Canadian ones. They are quite 320 miles to our left, so we are in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. We can switch for the outside view. Yeah, we're back in the cockpit, and yeah, the next position report will be then in around half an hour. 364, we are ready for the position report.
On 364, that's your message.
After 364, we have passed 4230 knots at time 1638, flight level 320, Mach decimal 81, inbound 4120 knots at time 1729 Zulu, next stay-box.
On 364, 6 copy, 42 north, 30 west, and 1638, flight level 320, Mach decimal 81. Estimating 1 north, 20 west, and 1729, Peacock descent. Contact Santa Maria secondary frequency on 131.750, wind crossing 20 west. I say again, Santa Maria secondary on 131.750, wind crossing 20 west.
Refug is correct, Austrian for Austrian 364, and we will contact Santa Maria second frequency 131.75 when crossing 20 west, Austrian 364.
Thank you.
Okay, this was our next position report. Reporting point was 4230 knots. We passed them around 3 minutes ago. We are continuing flight level 320. We increased the speed of Mach decimal 81 because we were asked to increase the speed due to separation that aircraft we've undertaken. And he gave us the next information to contact the secondary radio frequency, which is 131.75. When passing 20 west, we can see in our after overhead panel where we have the current position inbound there, and once we pass 20 west, we are now currently 29 west. We will contact the other radar until then we will remain on this frequency and wait for a third call if he needs anything from us. Okay, here we can see our after overhead panel. The display select switch is set to present position, and we can see there our coordinates north 4201.4 and west 028595. So we just passed west 29, and the instruction was to contact the secondary frequency when we are passing west 20. We already set the secondary frequency in the 13175 that the controller gave us, so we will remain on his frequency until we have passed the west 20 point. Okay, in a couple of seconds we will have our last position report during this cross flight. We will report this position to Santa Maria secondary frequency that he gave us before, 13175. And yeah, let's see what information we get. Probably not much until the wake of detox, which is the last point in our routing schedule today. Santa Maria Radio, good evening, this is Austrian 364, I'm with you.
Austrian 364, Santa Maria, go ahead.
Reporting crossing 4120 knots at time 1727 Zulu, flight level 320, Mach decimal 81. We are inbound detox, estimated time 1755 Zulu.
Austrian 364, Santa Maria, copy. Position 41 north, east to west, and 7 Zulu, and level 340. Estimating deep north, 1755 Zulu.
Negative, this was flight level 320 and Mach decimal 81 for Austrian 364.
Level 340 is access 8 million.
Flight level 320 confirmed, 320.
Okay, 364 confirmed, and the whole 340.
Negative, we are currently flight level 320.
And the whole 320.
That's correct for the Austrian 364. Okay, we passed our last waypoint 4120 knots. That means we are entering the normal airspace. And we passed that at 1227. Scheduled was 1729, so 2 minutes before. And we had there 10.3 tons on board. Scheduled was 10.5. The next one is the docks with 9.5 tons.
Confirmed flight level 370 for Canadian Express 002, squawking 4723. Thank you.
And also to this form, we are ready for descent now.
On the 364, descend level 240.
Down to flight level 240 after 364. Okay, we got now our descent after around 6 hours of cruising. We are now starting our descent into Lissabon. As you can see, sunset is beginning. The estimated arrival time is 6:50 Zulu time at Lissabon. Was this 120 for 60 for Austin 361?
The 364, the frequency 120,
Okay, over to frequency 120.60 for the Austin 364. Goodbye. Lissabon control, good evening, the Austin 364, flight level 240 now.
Okay, good evening, contact information in data and continue to make it 130.
Continue down to flight level 130, Austrian 3. Okay, welcome back. We are now descending flight level 130 into Lissabon. As we can see on the navigation display, we have the Lissabon already in there with the runway 21 direct to Mipi. We have around 8 tons of fuel after we land in Lissabon. Should be as programmed. And as we can see, our middle tank is nearly empty, 0.09 tons on board. That means in our six-pack there's also the fuel light on and the low pressure is on in our overhead. We will disable now the fuel pumps. So therefore also our indication is gone. And the fuel is now taken from our wing fuel. So we are descending. As you can see, it's getting darker and darker minute per minute. Also the nav is prepared, 114.8 is Lissabon VOR and 109.5. On both sides is the frequency for the ILS runway 21. Our squawk has changed to 4716 as promised before. Hotel Roche 119.10, thank you for legacy and goodbye, Austin 364. Lissabon bound on Roche, good evening, Austrian 364, flight level 9, information.
Austrian 364, good evening, radar contact level 90, descent now for level 60 and direct to the Lissabon.
Auto 60, direct to Lima Alpha Romeo, Austrian 364. Okay, we are initiating now the descent and we will start reducing speed as well. Flight level 60.
Austrian 364, descent, now altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1013.
Down to altitude 4,000 feet on a QNH of 1013, Austrian 364. Okay, we'll disable the auto throttle and we will start pulling out our speed brake. 4,000 feet, auto brake to descent.
Lissabon approach. Good evening, Air Canada 1121 Highway, bearing approach. Air Canada 1121, good evening again, maintain hover heading and recycle squawk 4712 and climb at level 60. 14712 and climb 60.
Final preparation for landing. Please ensure your seatbelt buttons remain fastened, your seatbelts are in the upright position, and your joysticks are stowed. Any hand luggage should be underneath the seat in front of you or placed in the overhead locker.
Cleared for the ILS approach runway 21 with running established, Austrian 364. So we are now cleared for the final one, ILS approach runway 21. We need to start reducing more speed.
Air Canada 1121, left heading to 090. Heading to 090,
Starting the flaps.
Lissabon, approach gauge, that's 557, wind descending through level 130 for 90. Access 557.
Capturing the localizer. Laps 2.
And making the heading.
Laps 5.
Roger, maintain present heading and down to flight level 0.
Maintaining the glide slope, we are on the single channel ILS approach runway 21. We have not the field in sight now. Field is in sight. Austrian 364 established the runway 21.
Austrian 364, confirm establish.
2500.
Confirm fully established the runway 21.
Austrian 364, contact now power, 186.1, standing, by the way.
Over to tower 118.1 Austrian 364, goodbye. Over to tower, landing gears down. Left stand. Landing gear coming down front. Left, right. Lissabon tower, good evening. This is Austrian 364, fully established line lesson number 21.
Austrian 364,
Wind is copied, runway 21, clear to land, Austrian 364. Our last checklist, in-flight landing, start switches flight, recall is checked, speed brake out and green light is confirmed, landing gear down and 3 green. Flaps green set, we started, the old is set and the runway heading is set. Continue flaps 30.
Go ahead, cabin.
All crew seated, cabin secure, Captain.
Cabin secured is also received. We'll continue. And manual flight. Crossing out the mark. In a manual approach, manual flight, runway 21.
500.
500 is
400. 300. Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums.
Light slope.
confirmed and
100.
landing.
Light slope.
50. 40.
Throttle
30.
side.
20. 10.
Touchdown. Welcome to Lissabon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we take the time to take a few moments to taxi to the gate, and we ask that you remain seated within the seatbelt during passing. We do repeat
After landing, transponder
an aircraft has
stands by a radar of speed brake down flaps. Auto brake. Landing lights. Landing lights. Exit lights. Stunning. Start switches on. Window medias prepared to open. A fuel generator in front of the system. Austin 364 indicator Hotel Sierra. Over ground 1175, Austin 364, goodbye. Lissabon ground, good evening. This is Austin 364, located Hotel Sierra.
Austrian 364, Lisbon ground, good evening. Welcome to Lisbon. Taxi to standard 301 via Uniform and Victor.
stand 301 via Uniform and Victor of stand 364. Is confirmed on our left hand side. Two. 301. Parking brake is on. Welcome to Lissabon. Our termination checklist. First on the block is 1845 Zulu. Engine shutdown. APU is on and connected. APU is on and connected. Parking brake is set, thrust leveler is idle, window heat is off, start leveler is at cut off, 7.2 tons on board. Engines are cooling down, APU is off, it's on. Parking checklist, APU is connected, seat belt is off, heat and lights. Window heat is off, exit light is off, NTI is not required, electric hydraulic pumps off, fuel pumps off except one, doors disarmed and opened. We're just waiting for our stairs to arrive. And connect the ground power.
Ground 2 copy.
Please connect external power.
External power connected.
So, external power is connected, external power is on, fuel is off, seatbelts off, and exit door is on, is opened. Ground power is connected, APU will remain on for the air conditioning.
Lissabon ground, GHS 557 is booked for, is on November 2, looking for taxi to the gate.
That means we had used 18.3
Canadian
tons.
Express 557, Lissabon ground, good evening, welcome to Lisbon. Taxi to stand
During our flight.
via Uniform and Foxtrot.
And there should be more flights coming in. For our approach briefing, we was assigned ILS runway 21. Means we intercepted 4000 down to the localizer 109.5 the frequency, and the runway heading is 207. In case of missed approach, we climb straight ahead 3000 and contacting ATC. With all the calculations done, we used 18.3 tons and have 7.5 tons left in our tanks. And to give us the reminder, we said to have 6.6 tons left, so that's quite good calculations from the program. I hope you enjoyed the flight. We have there our checklist: termination flights, galley power off, emergency exit lights off, air conditioning packs off, EPU and ground power off, and battery switch off. So we will make this now, starting with the first point: galley power off, also off, emergency exit lights off, cleaning is also completed, very good timing, air conditioner and packs off, it's all set to off there, and we have no bleed air. As the APU is already off, we are connected to ground power. We will disable now ground power. So as we are running now only on the battery, we can see only our captain side is powered and not the first officer side, as it is on the manual. And the last switch is the battery off. So after switching battery off, we have then a dark cockpit. Thank you very much for joining us today on our flight to Lissabon. I hope you enjoyed it, and good night. Bye bye.